What's up guys, it's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. First I'm going to apologize if the lighting is really shitty. The sun's going down so the lighting's probably going to get worse as the video goes on. Anyways, today I'm going to be showing you guys my vinyl record collection. I've been collecting records for a little over 2 years now. I don't know, I have about 60. I don't know if that's a lot for some people, I don't know if that's not a lot for some people. Most of these are like newer, more modern records. There's not that many old ones. Like I said, I have 60 of them and this is going to be sort of long, so I'm not going to go into detail. I'm not going to take any of the records out. I'm just going to be showing you what I have, who it's by, maybe some of my favorite songs, and a little bit about the album. A lot of these are colored, so if you want to see a separate video on all of my colored vinyl, and I'll take the vinyl and I'll show you in detail, just let me know down in the comments if you want to see that. And because this is a collection video, I have to put it out there. Disclaimer right now, I am not trying to brag whatsoever, blah 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 blah. All those disclaimers you put in front of a collection video, I'm just here because I know I like watching these videos. I know everyone fucking says that, but I really do like watching record collection videos, and I know there are more of you out there that also like them. So this is my record collection as of the beginning of 2017. I have all of my records in alphabetical order by artist. Starting with my 7 inches, I only have 5. The first one I have is This Mind of Mine by As It Is. This is their first EP. It has 4 songs on it, and it is signed by 4 of the members because I got this at a concert they were at, and I met them there, and I had them sign this. The next 7 inch I have is Bring Me the Horizons, live from Maida Val. Okay, I cannot pronounce that and I'm really sorry, I definitely did that wrong. This is a picture disc with the That's the Spirit artwork on the front and back, and this just has Drown and Throne, the live versions. The next record I have, I've had this for so long, I think I might have even gotten this before I got a record player. This is the One Direction Midnight Memories like single thing on this picture disc. This ridiculous photo of them all dressed up like rock stars. Y'all know I fucking love One Direction, so I had to buy this. It has Midnight Memories and Rock Me on it, and Midnight Memories is one of my favorite One Direction songs, so I had to get it. The next 7 inch I have, it came with a full-length LP, and this is a Para 7 inch. This came with White Noise Deluxe. It has You and I Stripped, and Empty on it, which are the bonus tracks on the deluxe version of the album. Next record I have, I got on Record Store Day 2016, and this is the 21 Pilots Disquire Day? Disquire? I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It has a few older ones, which is the medley of their older songs, and Doubt on it. And I only have one 10 inch, and this is The Novel Ideas, Lost on the Road, and it just has Lost on the Road in Montana. And as you can see, it is signed by the band. They're sort of like a country folk band. I saw them when they opened up for Magic Man in 2014. And those are all of my 7 inches and my one 10 inch. So moving on to the full-length LPs. I'm actually going to start off with the picture discs I own, and the first group I'm going to show you are all Disney soundtracks, and anyone who knows me knows I fucking love Disney so much. Everything about Disney. Disney movies, Disney music, Disney World, Disneyland, Disney anything I fucking love. So when I went to Disney World and I saw that they were selling a lot of the movie soundtracks on vinyl, you know I had to snatch those. So this one Mom actually got, but we just keep it with my records because I have the record player, and this is the Beauty and the Beast soundtrack. This is her favorite movie, so she picked this up, and I've listened to this too, so. The next one I recently just picked up, which is why I still have the price tag on it, so let's ignore that. And this is The Jungle Book. I haven't seen this movie in years, which is sort of why I wanted to pick it up. These are all so fucking cool. Really heavy, nice quality vinyl that these are printed on. The next one I've listened to at least 5 times because this is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time, and this is The Lion King. What can I say? I fucking love The Lion King. The next record is probably my favorite princess, and this is The Little Mermaid. I love the music to this so much. There's Ursula on the back. The next picture disc I have is actually a double LP, and it's the only double LP I have that's a picture disc, and this is Disney's A Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the side A with Jack on it. It's in like this little fun foldy thing. Side A, side B, and this is disc 2 side A, disc 2 side B. The next one is my favorite Disney movie of all time. Favorite Disney character. I fangirled so hard when I met him in the Magic Kingdom. It was sad. I was an 18-year-old girl there sitting, oh my god, in front of Peter Pan. It's not really this movie isn't really known for their music. Just all the background music. I don't know. It just reminds me of this movie, childhood, and I love it. And the last Disney picture disc is time for my second favorite princess, and this is Tangled. Rapunzel is such a badass. I love this music so much. This is probably some of my favorite Disney music from a princess movie ever. Like one of the best pictures from the entire movie with the lanterns when they're on the little gondola. I love this movie. I really do. And those are all my Disney picture discs. Moving on to not Disney picture discs, I have this Gerard Way single, technically because there's only 2 songs. It has 0 0 on this side and Television All the Time on this side. The only thing I have by Gerard Way in a physical form. That's cool. The next picture disc I actually just received for Christmas. My mom got it for me because she knows this is my favorite album by this artist, and this is Thriller by Michael Jackson. I know I'm basic, but this is such a classic album. She got it in the new pressing of the picture disc. It's a classic. This is like such a classic album. What can I say? And the last picture disc I haven't really seen anyone own this. I got this as a gift for my birthday, and this is 5 Seconds of Summer's self-titled album, but it's the picture disc version. I don't see that many people owning their self-titled album on vinyl. I listen to this more than I will probably admit. I went through my 5 Sauce phase like 2 years ago. Me and my really close friends were super into them, so I like this album. I still listen to it. The front, the photo of them, like their album cover, and the back just has these things on it. And those are all my picture discs. So moving on to the regular LPs. Going off the last one, the next album I have is Sounds Good Feels Good by 5 Seconds of Summer. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really don't like this album that much. My mom got it for me as a gift for Christmas last year because she knows I like them, so thank you so much, Mom. Like, I do like songs off of this album, don't get me wrong, but in the album as a whole, I don't really go to listen to it. But I do pull this out to listen to some of the songs I like. Like, I really like Catch Fire, Waste the Night, Vapor. Those songs I really, really do enjoy, but I just don't find myself going to this album that often. The next album you guys probably saw if you saw my collab with Liz a couple weeks ago, and this is the 1975 I Like It When You Sleep For You Are So Beautiful Yet So Unaware of It, signed by the band. Gatefold, double LP. This is beautiful. Everything about this album is perfect, and I'm just rambling now, so I'm gonna stop. This is perfect, and I love it. The next 3 records I have are by one of my all-time favorite bands, and this is All Time Low. I only have 3 records from them. First one is their first release, Put Up or Shut Up EP. Probably their best work to date. Like, such a good EP. Coffee Shop Soundtrack and JC Ray will forever be some of my favorite All Time Low songs, and this is wonderful. The next one I have is Nothing Personal, which is also a very good release. Y'all know, if you saw my All Time Low tag, I fucking love All Time Low. They're that one band that I've been listening to for so long, and I will always have a soft spot for whatever they put out. I'm gonna buy it. And the last one, you probably saw, I've showed this in a couple videos now, and this is Future Hearts by All Time Low. Their newest release, not their best, not my favorite, but there are still songs I come back to this. I do listen to this full through. Still waiting for that new album, All Time Low. Anytime now. The next album I have is by another one of my favorite bands. This is Arctic Monkeys. This is, fuck, I always fuck up this name. It's Whatever People Say I Am, That's What I'm Not. One of my favorite records by them. I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor is such a good song. It's one of the first Arctic Monkeys songs I ever heard, and I love it. Shout out to my friend Bridget for buying this for me for Christmas because I love it. The next record I have is As It Is, Never Happy Ever After, their debut album. But I think this is a pretty solid release, and I do like this album a lot. I've seen a lot of it live because I've seen them live a couple times. I'm super excited for their new release, but this will always hold a special place in my heart. The next record, you know, I got if you saw my Hopeless record giveaway unboxing thing I put up in like August. This is Bayside, their album Cult. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I have not spun this. I have listened to this on my Spotify, but I have not spun this, and I should because it's really pretty. I've heard good things about Bayside. I think they just announced a tour. I'm not super into them yet. I probably should listen to them more because they're pretty solid. The next record is one of my favorite records of 2015, and this was That's the Spirit by Bring Me the Horizon. A huge controversy about how people either love this or they hate this because it's such a new sound for them. Don't get me wrong, I love old Bring Me the Horizon too. Sempiternal and Suicide Season are classic. But I fucking love this album. Yes, it's such a new sound, but they did it so well. The artwork, first of all, hello, beautiful. I like how simple it is. It's just black and white. The cover just says That's the Spirit in gray. I don't know, I think this is an awesome album, and I listen to this all the time. This actually came with a CD as well, and I have it in my car because I play it all the time. The next album is not like pop punk or alternative whatsoever. This is A Charlie Brown Christmas. I love A Charlie Brown Christmas, and I love the music to it, so I bought it so I can listen to it at Christmas. Sometimes I don't even listen to it during Christmas. Sometimes I listen to it in the middle of July. Fight me. The next record I also got in the giveaway I won last summer. This is Amorosa 131. I did hear about this band before because they were on Warped Tour 2016, and I looked into them a little bit, but I never got super into them until I got this and I started listening to it. So check it out, and look at how fucking cool this album artwork is. Like, the next record I have, everyone and their mother has. This is one of my all-time favorite albums, like, ever. And this is American Idiot by Green Day. Everyone knows this album. This is such an iconic album. Their biggest album has this awesome gatefold. Some of their biggest hits are off of this album. I love this a lot, as you can tell. I know all the songs so well. Words cannot describe, so I'm not even gonna try. The next album I have is While I Stay Secluded by Knuckle Puck. It's the only Knuckle Puck release I have so far. This is my favorite release by them, but Why Would You Care is my favorite Knuckle Puck song of all time. Like, I love every single song, which is why this is my favorite release by them. Please go check them out. They're gonna get huge. They're gonna really go places when they release their next album, so check them out now while you can. The next album I have is another Disney one, but one of my all-time favorite older Disney movies, and this is The Lady and the Tramp. This doesn't really like have songs. This is like the soundtrack of it, and it has like the music in the background. And the awesome thing about this, when you open it, it's literally like a storybook. So you can play the vinyl, which is in the back, and freaking read along to the story with like screen caps from the movie. I love this so much. I'm gonna read this to my kids while we play it, because if vinyl has lasted this long, it's definitely gonna last for another 20 years. The next album I have is by a band that's from Boston, which is where I'm from, and this is Magic Man Before the Waves. They're like an indie pop band. Album came out, I want to say 2013 or 14. I love this album a lot. I've seen this band like 4 or 5 times now. The lead singer Alex Kaplow signed this at their show. If you like bands that sound like Walk the Moon or Mr. Wives or that kind of stuff, you'll definitely really enjoy this. The next album actually turns 10 years old this year, and this is Mayday Parade, A Lesson in Romantics. This is the only Mayday Parade I really listen to, and they're doing a 10-year anniversary tour of this where they're playing it full through, and you bet your ass I'm gonna be there. It just reminds me of like when I first got into the music scene. When someone thinks of Mayday Parade, they think of this album. It's a classic. It's awesome. Mayday Parade. The next album I showed you in my Black Friday haul, and this is Moose Blood, I'll Keep You in Mind from Time to Time. Y'all know I love this album. I talked about it before. Wonderful songs, wonderful band. Definitely go check this and blush out. The next 2 albums I'm going to show you are by My Chemical Romance. I only have 2 of them. My Chemical Romance, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. Classic album, classic band, y'all know. And of course, The Black Parade, the repressing they did in like 2014 or 15 or something. This is a gatefold, double LP, because you can open it and there's art on each side. You've probably seen it. The next album I have is my favorite release of 2015, and this is Life's Not Out to Get You by Neck Deep. I feel like I don't even have to say this. Like, I love Neck Deep, I love this album, I love every single song. I cannot find a flaw in this album. It's just so good. Artwork is awesome. It's a gatefold even though it's a single LP, and the back is this awesome map. I'm in love with this artwork. It's so fucking cool. I want this tattooed like on my entire body. But besides the point, solid album, solid bands. The next 2 albums I have are by One Direction, and the first one is 4. This is probably my favorite album by them. It has this awesome gatefold. It says 4 because, you know, it has the track listing on the back. Night Changes will still be one of my favorite One Direction songs of all time. And of course, you know, I have to have Made in the AM by One Direction as well. This is their latest album, their first one without Zayn, and this is actually a double LP. See, it has the 2 discs in it, even if it is in a single LP sleeve, which sort of doesn't make sense, but it's okay. The next album is my favorite album by this band, and this is Pierce the Veil's Collide with the Sky. Classic songs by a classic band. There's not much more to say. The next album I have the regular version, and I also have the deluxe version. I was talking about it earlier. This is White Noise by Paris. You guys know I love Paris, as you can tell that's a Paris flag. I love this album so incredibly much. This is a single LP, so it just has the front and the back. Like I said, I have the deluxe version of this, which is just the white version of the album cover. Got this signed by the band when I met them. This is a single LP, but it has a gatefold. It says White Noise. It has the track listings on the back. And this is the record that the 7-inch Paris record came with. So the vinyl itself just has all the regular songs on it, and the songs that come with the deluxe version are on the 7-inch. This also comes with a DVD of all of the 11, I believe, music videos Paris has put out. I'm pretty sure they put out a music video for every single one of their songs, plus You and I, which is insane. They all sort of look the same, but like, it's insane that they were able to afford and produce and put out that many music videos. Like, good for them. Next album I have, The Home Inside My Head by Real Friends. I don't like this as much as some of their older EPs, but I saw a lot of these songs live. I love the album artwork. It's really simplistic, but I don't know. I think I just like the green and yellow together. The next album I have is actually unopened because I just got it as a Christmas gift, and this is the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer soundtrack. This is one of my favorite Christmas movies, and it will forever hold a special place in my heart. I'm excited to listen to this even if it's not Christmas. The next album I have is Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco. Y'all know I love Panic at the Disco. I've said that about everything. I love all of these artists. A very different sound for Brendan, but I think he pulled it off really, really well, and I listen to this quite often, actually. The next album I have is actually 4 albums. This is the Sleeping with Sirens box set. It's called The Rise Years. because it's all the records they put out when they were on Rise Records until they switched over to Epitaph for their 5th album. It has With Ears to See and Eyes to Hear, Let's Cheers to This, If You Were a Movie This Would Be Your Soundtrack, and Feel. It just opens up like this, and then it opens up one more, and it's all 5 of the albums. Not 5, 4, I can't count. And of course following that I have Sleeping with Sirens' 5th album, Madness. This is a single LP, but it is a gatefold. It has the lyrics on the inside of this, and on the back it just has the track listings. People don't like this as much as their old stuff, and I sort of agree, but I still love a lot of the songs on this. The next record is probably the oldest one I own, and I know I don't own that many like older records. I found this at a thrift store, and the only reason I got this is because when I was in the 8th grade, our middle school did The Sound of Music and I student directed it, so it has a special place in my heart. This is The Sound of Music, the musical music by Roger and Hammerstein. It's still in its plastic, which is cool. Still in pretty good condition. It still plays, so like... Okay, sorry the sun's going down, but I don't have that many left, so I'm just gonna speed through these. The next 2 records I have, My Holy Trinity. Y'all know how much I love State Champs. Wow, State Champs. Wow, State Champs. Totally not my favorite band or anything. So I have all 3 of their records that they press on vinyl, except for the Overslept EP. I don't like to talk about that. I've been trying for so long to get my hands on a physical copy of that, but it's fine. I'm fine. First one I have, State Champs, The Finer Things, one of my favorite albums of all time. For crying out loud, I have a lyric from this tattooed on my body. I could talk about this album forever. I love it so much, I would literally die for this album. The next I have the acoustic version of that album, which is The Acoustic Things, which is an acoustic version of 5 of the songs off The Finer Things, plus 2 original acoustic songs, track listing on the back. These are all single LP. Their most recent album, Around the World and Back, came out in 2015, one of my favorite releases. This is a gatefold, even if it is a single LP, and it has all the lyrics and the thank yous. In the back, the album artwork is absolutely amazing. I love these things so much, and it just has a track listing, and it's all in like this gold foil, which is why it's so reflective. I love State Champs. The next 2 records are from another one of my favorite bands, as y'all know. First one is Vessel by 21 Pilots, another one of my favorite albums of all time. Like, please bury me with this album. Y'all know it's in like every single record collection you see ever. This is Vessel, this is the front, this is the back. Yep. And of course you can't have Vessel without Blurry Face. This is the Hot Topic version. Blurry Face, 21 Pilots. What else do I say? I love 21 Pilots. I love this album. This is awesome. This is a double LP gatefold, and it just has the track listing on the back with a bunch of other information. And it has these little slide out things. You've probably seen in every single one of these record collection videos. But, you know, yeah. And in addition, you might not see in that many people's record collection videos, I just got this for Christmas because I released this like maybe 4 months ago. This is Blurry Face Live. This is the triple picture disc LP, and when you open it, it talks to you. You ready?
We have a new drummer, his name's Josh, and we all need to go over the parts with him and make sure we're tight. It's kind of frustrating. We're really small. We're so insignificant as a band right now.
Yeah, I cried the first time I heard that because I forgot it talked to you when you opened it. And the back is just that. I love this, and the picture discs are beautiful. I will show them in a colored vinyl video if you guys want to see it, so definitely let me know. Next album is by another one of my favorite bands. Walk the Moon, Talking is Hard. My favorite album of 2014, one of my favorite albums of all time. This album has truly changed my life. This band has changed my life. I don't talk about them a lot on this channel. They've been pretty inactive the past couple years, but I'm waiting for new music. I love them a lot. This album has done so much for me. This is the first vinyl I ever purchased, actually, and it was before I even had a record player. I was one of those. That's how much I love this band and this album. The next release is also by Walk the Moon. This was their Record Store 2016 special thing, and this is the You Are Not Alone live at the Greek. This is their live album. It is a double LP, but it's only a single sleeve, like kaleidoscopy album cover. The back is just a track listing. Even if it's nothing like actually hearing it live, I'm still a sucker for live albums. One of my current favorite bands the past year, and this is Better Weather by With Confidence. This album's like only 8 months old. I'm so excited to hear them play more of these songs when they tour with State Champs in the spring. Awesome album, awesome band. They're gonna go places, and I'm super excited to watch it happen. And last but not least, the last record I have is one I also got from the Hopeless Records giveaway, which I'm super thankful for, because this is such a classic album by such a classic band, and I'm so glad I have it on vinyl, and this is Ocean Avenue by Yellowcard. What can I even say? If you don't like Yellowcard, I don't know If You're Human. I'm so sad they're breaking up this year, and I'm so fortunate to have seen them live before they broke up. Classic album, I love it. And that's it. Before the sun officially sets on me, those are all the records I have in my record collection. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hi, my name's Caitlin, and I like to talk about music. And if you like what you saw today, make sure to subscribe down below so you're notified when I make new videos. Thank you guys all for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.